Yeah? Yeah.
Rangers. Beats working for the marshals. Good luck out there. Stay sharp.
Real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector, I cracked up.
Patriarch says Skipper's had it coming.
Doc says Gipper's had it coming.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. You like roughing people up.
You get drummed out in a second, you crackpot.
I'm sure they could use my help.
You have...
Nope. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Always watching when I'm shopping and walking home.
For verily I say unto you, the gods have turned their faces from this fallen world, and only the works of the righteous will bring them back again. For the smell of blood is sweet, and the screams of the dying are like sweet music to the divine. By our gifts shall we be judged, brothers and sisters. So says the prophet. And so, let us gather the fruits of the flesh, and with our labor create a heavenly chorus that no god can deny. Only then will we be worthy of sun and rain, of green fields, and a bountiful harvest. Cast forth your lines, brothers and sisters. Amen.
Ready to do some trading? So long, lambs!
of the Prophet, brothers and sisters. Make your kites strong, so the offerings they bear will reach the heavens above. Take you the supple skin of the sacrifice, carve it in a single piece from belly and back, and stretch it upon a rack of metal or wood. Scrape the skin clean and anoint it with sacred oils. Then leave it under the blessed sky for 7 days and nights. Take the long bones of leg and arm and lash the torso onto the kite. Thus will the workings of the flesh bear your gift aloft into the presence of the gods.
You're not visiting Laura's grave again, are you?
I might. I like to leave some flowers now and then.
You didn't. Actually.
We didn't see you, you didn't see us.
How long did people live in here?
Who's that? Destiny provides. Good. I'm ready. Wait. Slip me some shotgun shells and I'll help you. Good.
Was done.
Well, it's something, all right.
Freedom. Hey, assholes, over here. And this is for the food.
Let's dispense some justice.
When my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord, He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes are at the store. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of His terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen in the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They have builded Him an altar in the even dews and drops. I can read His righteous sentence by the dim and flaring light. His day is marching on. the city, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free, while God is marching on. In the glory of the coming of the Lord, he's trampling out the vintage with the grapes of the store. He'd loose the fateful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen in the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They've buried him in altar in the evening on him. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on.
And the sheriffs. Now, who are you? Never heard of you. What's this about? My dealings with him? You mean my shame? I am warlord of the Scar Collectors, greatest slavers of the Colorado Plains. When the Patriarch came east to put us down, we gave him more than he bargained for. Stopped him cold. I know he tells his people he secured his borders by beating us. Makes himself out a real hero. Bullshit. He made a deal. Gave the Scar Collectors, Payasos, and Godfishers money and supplies to hunt east and keep the smaller gangs out.
I don't believe you. The Patriarch would never do such a thing.
You wouldn't believe what your Patriarch would do. Security is the enemy of ambition. Got so used to having the Patriarch hand me my living that I forgot my destiny. An oracle told my mother I was born to make the Wakarusa Redlegs the greatest horde in Kansas. Was going to use the Scar Collectors to unite the Colorado gangs, then lead them home to take what's mine. But the deal with the Patriarch made me lazy. And Destiny's a jealous bitch. Ignore her, and she'll have her revenge. Another Buchanan. After Liberty failed to take her daddy's throne, she ran our way. Realized pretty soon she could turn our gangs against us by telling them about the deal we made with her father, which we'd kept secret. She told him we'd settle for table scraps when we could have had the whole of Colorado. That we'd become guard dogs when we could have been kings. Which was the truth. So the gangs rose up. Star the Dreams overthrew clouds drifting west to lead the Godfishers. Let Chorito kill Slapstick to take the Payasos. And that rat Steel Trap jumped me and sold me to a bauxite mine. Now he's running the Scar Collectors. Not for long. Another stupid mistake. Wasn't hard escaping the mine, but then I ran to Buchanan. Asked him for help taking back the Scar Collectors. Promised him I'd capture his daughter for him, rein in the gangs. Fool. He told me I was weak and useless. Threw me in here. Well, I was weak. I let him distract me from my destiny with easy living. Now I'm back on track, and he will die for seducing me. Once I take back the gangs from Liberty, I'll lead them east, away from your pretty little city, and use them to once again become ruler of the Wakarusa Redlegs, and then all of Kansas, as was ordained. But there's one thing I gotta do before I leave Colorado. Put the Patriarch's head on a spike. If you want that too, maybe we can walk the same path for a time. What do you say? Could you use another gun? Make them quick.
Yeah, seriously.
If a man is destined to be free, then he'll be free. If he's a slave now and doesn't think that's his destiny, then he should fight for it. Like I have. When I was born, my mother carved 12 lines into me, symbolizing the 12 trials I would overcome before I ruled all of Kansas. I've been crossing them out ever since. Once I take back the Scar Collectors, I cross out the 11th. Can't be a Scar Collector without modding yourself. Part of getting jumped in. I chose the arm. Can't wait. Lead on.
Reminds me of the cowshed back home. Actually, no, this is worse.
Looks like you're full up. Like I said, I'll meet you back at your HQ.
was all that gunfire? Nobody should have come here. So you're the ones who've been shooting up the place. Nobody talks to the guests, and nobody wanders in here without permission. We got our orders.
Awaiting orders. Assessing the target.
This is bad!
Here they come.
removed my captors. Good. Now, take me out of here. I must die under the sky. It is not mercy that keeps me from killing you. For not knowing my name, my body betrays me. I am clouds drifting west, leader and prophet of the God-fishers, slayer of unbelievers, launcher of 1,000 kites. Buchanan's daughter turned my people against me. They beat me, broke my bones, but I escaped. Came here, ordered Buchanan to make good on our deal. He turns his back and drags me here. May lightning strike him. Deal. He paid me tribute so that I would not raid his lands. Men, women, he delivered to us offerings for kites. Raise them to the gods.
You are lying! The Patriarch would never trade innocent lives for security.
Believe what you want, girl.
Man, I hope that's not true. The Patriarch's been good to us.
And to me for a time. Don't know. Didn't care. Just blood to bait the gods down from the sky. Then they did not pray hard enough. Then end my life here. Better than waiting. Shut off the machine beside my bed. Gods, prepare my welcome. I am coming.
Moving on.
alive. Whoever took out the other shit could still be around.
Oh shit! It's the Desert Rangers!
Pull back! Do not engage! The Patriarch can keep his money! Right behind you!
Dead Red, calling those November Cowboys one more time. Heard you met Ironclad Cordite. So now that you've talked to Cordite, you know what the Patriarch is really like, right? Glad to hear it. And what he told you ain't the half of it. Someday, I'll tell you some real horror stories. Is he with you now? Glad to hear it. Do your best to keep him alive. He could really help us out when things start happening. For now, just keep helping the Patriarch collar his kids. We're with him on that. Can't have a bunch of rabid animals running around loose, can we? Although, I guess he wants you to bring them back alive. We don't care so much about their condition. Fact is, Colorado will be a whole lot safer without him. The Patriarch's heirs will always have a claim on this land, and from what I hear, they're even worse than Buchanan himself. Anyhow, I'll be in touch. Dead Red, over and out.
I suppose they'll let just anyone in these days. Ah, look. The great unleashment.
Patriarch says Gipper's had it coming.
Would you rather...
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right, all right. Burn. You're gone faster and free cremation so your family...
This place is really coming together. Nice to finally have some lights around here.
What do you need, Rangers? That's what you pay me for. Have a seat. If it ain't cut, don't stitch it.
You ever miss driving fastback?
Not much. That was fun when I was young. Getting to see the country.
So, the machines at the airport decided you stay sharp. Good luck out there.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on.
All right, all right. Burn. You're gone faster and free cremation so your family saves a few bucks on the funeral.
Chocolate pudding for me.
Okay.
You ever, shot anyone before?
Nice to see the city back to life, huh?
Yeah, people are shopping and building. Well, rebuilding. Almost like we were never attacked at all.
It's gonna take months to recruit enough new
Yeah. One time, a buddy told me that before the deluge of fire, there were dudes called air marshals.
Cops with jetpacks? They flew around catching perps from the sky?
I think so, man. If anyone can bring that tech back, it's the Patriarch. We'll be cruising over the market square one of these days.
What do you need, Rangers? What's on your mind? Why do you ask? No, actually, don't tell me. You've done all right for the marshals, so it can't hurt. Pappas used to be a marshal, but he ain't anymore. Couldn't handle the job. He lives over at the Sands Lux Apartments now, if you want to pay him a visit. Don't tell him I said hello. A little. Nobody's been sent there in a while. Thing is, their loved ones were hardened criminals. They don't get any visitation privileges. Trust me, whoever's asking you to do this is better off without those creeps in their lives. In fact, they ought to thank us for taking them away. Nope, that's a state secret. Orders from the Patriarch himself. Need to know only, and you don't need to know. Sorry, Rangers. Best damn outfit in the city. We're independent and tough as hell. Only person we answer to is the Patriarch. No offense to the 100 families, but they're not welcome in the Marshals. My boys and girls are ordinary folks who had to struggle for what they've got. That's the way I like it. Roger that.
Real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector, I cracked up.
I was gonna ask about the article.
Patriarch says Gipper's had it coming.
Maybe I'll join the Marshals. I do like roughing people up.
Get calmed down a second.
I'm sure they could use my help.
This looks official. What do you want? No. I'm your new boyfriend. Now go buy me a beer. How would I know anything about that? I just drove him out there and dropped him off. That camp is a state secret. Patriarch's orders. And I never knew the warden's name. You want any of that stuff? Talk to the Marshals. And you think I'm gonna spill something Daisy won't? I like life too much for that. Ha! You really ain't from around here, are you? That ice-hearted bitch would have my head. You'd hire a broken-down old sack of shit like me. For real. Wow. That's more than I expected.
Really? This guy? Really?
Okay, Rangers. You got a deal. I'll get my stuff together. But first, I'll tell you what you want to know. I was told to drive the prisoners to this cave northeast of the city and give them to some tattooed plains motherfucker. Didn't seem the type to be an overseer. And it didn't look like a great place for a work camp. But I don't ask questions, you know? I just do what I'm told. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map. That's all I can do for you, I swear. I'll see you at your HQ, Rangers. Just gotta pack up. And thanks again. I'm just getting my shit together. I'll be over at your HQ soon.
Come on, man. You can't leave me wondering.
It was... hello again. Here to learn more about the Colorado Springs Wall? Immensely. Why, without it, it's just sections of concrete blocks, easily scalable with cheap and readily available equipment. With the oil, we can power the electric grid, making it a deadly threat to anyone foolish enough to try to climb it, especially robots. Thank you again for making that a reality. Believe me, I understand. Thank you for stopping by, and good luck out there. Back to the wall.
I can't believe you take our mama away. I thought you Rangers were better than that.
Hello? 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 Is there anyone still out there? This is Milton. Have supplies. To find me. Coordinates follow.
Please, don't shoot.
Just who the hell are you?
Always knew this day would come. The skies finally opened to take me back.
Name's Nicky. He's Wind. And we didn't invite you here.
Nikki's my everything. She helped me escape my old life. Helped me find the courage to walk away from what I was.
And he's mine to keep safe. So back the hell off.
That man. Still saying it was a work camp. Never wanted to admit the truth, not even to himself.
You won't find any work camp here. Never was one. No convicts either. They're long gone, all of them.
They were...
Why are you talking to them? You don't owe them an explanation.
The dead can't tell their stories anymore, Nicky. I have to do it for them.
The Patriarch made a deal with my people, the Godfishers. They, believe the gods can be appeased with human offerings. So, in exchange for stopping our war on Colorado Springs, he sent them convicts and criminals to feed to the skies. The Godfishers hack off the limbs of the sacrifices and tie their torsos to giant kites, then send them up to the sky as gifts for the gods. They believe it will bring the holy rain.
I always thought the sacrifices were pointless. There were no gods, no way to call water from the skies. I should have left long before I did. They were my people. Until Nicky helped me find the courage to abandon them.
I didn't do anything. That was you.
If I could, I'd change everything. Bring all those people back. All I can do now is try to be a better man than I was. I was better at dealing with the city people than the other Godfishers, so our leaders sent me here as a go-between. Pappas delivered the convicts here to me. I brought them to my people.
I used to pass a farmstead on my way out here. Saw a pretty girl watching over her land. Turns out she saw me too.
Took me months before I was brave enough to approach her. Crazy decision when I think about it now, but she didn't turn me in. She showed me the Godfisher ways wasn't the only way. Gave me the strength to turn my back on it.
Thank you. All the same, I think it's best if we leave this place. If you could find us here, others may do the same. I won't see Nicky harmed because of me.
We don't even have a home. Please don't take what little we have left, Rangers.
said you were leaving. So leave.
Thank you for your kindness. I don't deserve it.
Must be my organs shutting down.
Fucking animal, ain't ya? Ain't ya?
Smells like a smoke. Oh shit! Ugh.
Hear that engine rumbling, Rangers? We got company.
He dead. Yeah. We wanted to see the son of a bitch who took our kin.
And make sure he never breaks anyone else's heart again. So, is he dead or not?
Talk. Ain't nothing to talk about. That Godfisher's a mass murderer. Move aside and let us do what needs to be done.
Margaret wanted to tell you. The rest of us, we didn't think you'd help if you knew this was all about payback.
The marshals ain't as tight-lipped as Sheriff Daisy thinks. A few bribes here and there, and we got the truth from the ones who knew. Only part we didn't know was where to find the bastard who took our kinfolk to their deaths. Maybe we can't kill all the Godfishers, but we can make sure this one pays for what he did. He chose to be a coward. He chose his life over theirs. And now he's gotta pay. We don't want to fight you, but we will if you stand in our way. We'll have to kill her too then. No other way. You're doing the right thing here, Rangers. You gonna put that Godfisher mongrel down?
Go on, Rangers. Do what needs to be done.
If you don't kill that savage, we will. If you don't kill that savage, we will.